So this is a video to demonstrate our expectations of a dog graduating our 6-week obedience program. We have Raylene with Bailey demonstrating these drills. So the first things that we work on are heeling. Heel is the left-hand side, and we expect the dog to stay 8 to 10 inches off that left-hand side and make sharp, smooth turns with you. So you can see those sharp and smooth turns around the cones. Raylene doesn't have a leash on the dog. The dog's just following her, paying attention to that left-hand side. She's able to give the dog one verbal cue for sit and leave him there. Able to get quite a bit of distance with the dog, have a nice recall where the dog comes in and positions back up. Now she's sending the dog to place. So on the first verbal cue with the word place, he goes over to the place board. Again, a nice clean recall. And we have a down with an assumed stay. Again, able to get quite a bit of distance while the dog holds that position. So Raylene's challenging the dog to do the sit on a verbal command and not have to be sitting next to her for him to sit. Everything's nice and smooth. So the idea is to have the dog be off leash at the end of the program and have everything be smooth and on a verbal cue, and to be able to take that verbal cue from anywhere. And the verbal praise is really important. We want the dog to be happy while doing these drills and learn that this can be fun, and we have a lot more freedoms when we can be off leash and pay attention. If you've noticed, Bailey is wearing an electronic collar, also known as an e-collar. We use these in our obedience program here. We believe that it is a safe and effective way when working with the dogs to effectively teach them here. The collar is adjustable. There are different settings because each dog responds differently to the electronic collar. So you can have a lower level or a higher level as needed for the dog or that correction. It is very important when training a dog how to respond to an electronic collar that it is done properly. If you do not do it right, it can be traumatic. So very important that an electronic collar is used the right way. Once the dog has learned to accept the collar and what it means, it can be very useful. You could save your dog's life if they're not listening, they're distracted and chasing after a rabbit, squirrel, cat, whatever it be, and you have said here and the dog is not coming back. You could apply a low level with your collar here and have that dog come back to you before running out into a street with traffic. In this video, Raylene has not had to use the collar on the dog at all. The collar is like a leash without the leash, so when you have a dog that's off-leash trained and collar conditioned, it can be a very useful tool. But she has not had to use it because Bailey knows the drills so well. And the collar should only be used to reinforce a drill after you have asked for it on a verbal cue and have not gotten what you were looking for on that verbal cue.